Greetings, everyone. I don't have time to beat around the bush with this one. I think as a people, we come up with all kinds of excuses not to take care of the things that we can do for ourselves. That complacency is thrown off to an argument that says, oh, leave it to God. Me, I'm not leaving anything to chance and I'm not leaving anything to God because God gave me power and wisdom to stand here and determine a lot of things for myself. My freedom, my peace, justice. Yes, I don't wait for someone else to decide that these things are okay for me. Now I'm talking about the schoolboy who left his house or his home to go to school, and some other punk decided that he was going to manhandle him and do as he will with the people's son. Okay? And the part that breaks my heart is that he's freed on some 300,000 bail, and the young man is at home unable to see out of his eyes. I don't play like that. I don't have time for waiting for God to take care of these things. I'm now at a point in my life where if you are not careful and you mess with me, expect the unexpected. I'm saying that wickedness can't done because when you think about it, who knows what's going to happen to him? His eye might never be repaired. It might never be the same. And this little gremlin, even if he goes behind bars, people need to send a message to some individuals. And I don't care how many of you are upset by what I have to say because you're parents and you have some rotten, disgusting offspring. And so, true, you want to protect your little offsprings. You say the things like, oh, leave it to God. Leave what to God, man? It's time for us to start handling some of the things by ourselves. That's what I'm doing. I'm not waiting for no spirit outside of myself to handle my business. You hurt mine, you're going to hurt. You make me feel pain, you're going to feel pain. The moment people in society start allowing individuals to understand that there is a reaction to your action, and that whatever seed you sow, that you must reap. I don't have time for all that pleasantries and niceties because I mind my own business. I take care of my own affairs. And if someone is bold enough to cross my path and when they're gone, it disturbs my reality, then I'm sorry. I'm going to respond. That's why the United States of America has some of the most powerful laws, but rights. The people in America have the right to bear, you know what. Why is that? So they have the right to protect themselves. So why are people in Jamaica not given the right to protect themselves? Listen, we can't wait for law enforcement because they ain't doing nothing. And the people who are disrespectful always get a slap on the wrist. When that boy looked at that child, he must have said to himself, my people is better than your people. And people need to understand that when you take a chance, whatever you do to somebody, get ready. As soon as it happens to you, you should know that it's coming back to you. These are the kind of messages. For those of you who are going to say, oh, whatever begets whatever. Yes, it's true. You'll think twice. So I fully endorse that family right to decide what is best for them as recompense. So if somebody being locked behind bars, it's gonna satisfy them, then that is what they go for. But you got people who are not okay with that. Eye for an eye. Pain and suffering for me, pain and suffering for you. I don't care I don't care unless you're under a certain age. Then that's different. Then the parents have to be responsible. But if you're bold enough and you're old enough to cause suffering to others, be prepared to handle it. Because if I can't do it physically, I'm going to do it spiritually. You hear me? You're going to feel it. You're going to be in pain. I'm not folding no arms over here and waiting for the laws of nature to take care of it on its own. I'm going to take the things from nature and I'm going to use it. I'm going to use my words. I'm going to use my force. I'm going to use my power. I'm going to use my physical efforts. What am I saying here? Don't know who to frighten. I don't feel empathy or sympathy or concerns for the perpetrator. I don't care what happens to him. Because if your shoes is more important than someone else's life, then deal with the consequences. Just if you are the one on the receiving end, you're the one who terrible thing have happened to, just be quiet. Don't announce your plans. Just move with the spirits and do what you got to do. It's time for people to think twice. That's the message I'm saying here. That's the ultimate message to say. If people realize that they're going to drop into some heat, they'll think twice. Stay blessed, everyone.